Getting ready to go to Beeline, putting on my space braces, and I don't know if I'm the only one who has a problem with this, but my laces always end up very different lengths. So what I did is put a knot in the center, so I unlaced unlaced the space brace, put a knot in the very center of the lace, and now it can't wander over one way or the other. It stays centered. So now my laces are always the same length. And my cat likes them no matter how long they are, as you can see. Just gonna head to Beeline. I'm meeting Stephanie there. I haven't seen her in at least 3 weeks. She's been away competing, attending and organizing different events. And yeah, I've got the Hero 7 on. I've got some extra batteries, and I did an update on it last night, so hopefully it doesn't do the seizing thing it was doing last time, because I ended up missing a couple of runs that I was happy about. I think the footage that I got was fairly decent, except that I didn't have it in super view. I only had it in 1080, and so it was not shooting nearly as far ahead as I was thinking. I had the camera pointed too far down. Still getting used to it. But yeah, we'll see how it goes today.
Yeah, it's been like 3 weeks.
At least, eh? I was looking back through pictures. I saw one of like me biting the pretzels. And I was like, holy crap, that's the last time I saw Steph. I was just about to say, that looks like it takes so much energy.
You don't want to hear about now I feel like I'm nothing to talk to.
I would like to hear about mountain biking. I don't ask a whole lot. You can just tell me. I don't really want to hear a whole lot about politics and drama. Okay. Alley-oop bar.
So what do I do?
Toboggan or Superman?
Oh, okay, clickers. You try it first.
Into foam?
Yeah.
I have no idea what position the bike should be in.
I think I've seen it totally flat.
Should I do it off blue or black?
Flat, probably, yeah. Or blue. I'm sure it's an easy trick.
Oh yeah.
Are you gonna go over or under?
Under. Okay, that was easy. I think you need to be way more aggressive with it, and maybe you need to be more flexible. I don't know. I'll try it next time. You gotta get a little further ahead. Nope. Such an unnatural position. You have to like get forward.
That's it. Like
I was leaning way too far
yeah, your
back.
arms are. You can try it again.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna jump it first to feel it out, because when I don't jump this in a while, it feels really weird to jump. Felt really good actually. Yeah. What?
I was behind the pole trying to get in position. It went about the same as before, didn't it?
Way better.
Really?
Almost touched.
Dude.
Almost touched.
Because it's narrow? Just start if you need to. Just come to the edge like this way. I feel like your running is just surpassed mine. Your control is so good.
I don't know. I'm having a hard time to do air bar air right now.
Okay, go.
Go do what? The heel clicker?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it from the top, but try to keep my speed down a bit. Okay, hands in. They didn't touch, but
Okay. Like it can't go wrong.
so I got a flip, look. So you look your normal way, or I can't wear my camera and do this because it's gonna get broke off for sure. Okay, so you can see I'm wearing a helmet, but it's just for show a little bit. I'm gonna head to Beeline. I will be sitting on my bike and I will be wearing my helmet, but I'm just going to hang out with Stephanie, maybe record some clips of her. And yeah, I don't want to be totally out of place, so I'm gonna kind of pretend that I'm not injured, but my neck is still quite messed up. I can't turn it to the left without some weird sensations, and I have a feeling that if I had to make any sudden moves, it would be bad news, and I'd probably get injured quite easily if I fell, especially if I did something where I hit my head. Anyway. Okay, instead of putting in a whole bunch of text boxes and expecting people to read it, I figured that I would give an explanation of what happened. Basically, Stephanie and I were hanging out and we were doing cork flips, or attempting to do cork flips into the foam pit. I attempted it once or twice. She was kind of starting to get them, and then we She thought that it would be funny, interesting, fun if I tried to do a double backflip into the foam pit. And I kind of thought that there would be no harm in it because I was landing in foam. And so, yeah, I tried it once and it went fairly well. I actually got most of the way around and I basically figured out what I needed to do. I was staying on axis. I wasn't having any weird problems with landing sideways or getting really squirrely, and the rotation was coming most of the way around. So I had it mostly figured out. What I needed to do is boost a little bit higher, and yeah, I was spinning plenty fast. I spin really fast on my normal flips. And so I was spinning quite fast and I simply needed to boost it a little bit more, get a little bit of extra speed, and yeah, get a little bit extra height. So basically what happened is even though I knew I was supposed to boost up into the air and get more height, I came at it with quite a bit more speed, and that made me sit down a little bit more off the lip. If you watch the video clip in slow motion, you can see I'm sitting down quite early. So even though my intention was to be very lofty and go way up in the air, yeah, I sat down really, really early. And what that did is made me spin really fast, even faster than I had the first time. And I didn't get as much height as I did the first time, even though my intention was to go higher. And so when I hit the foam, I was still rotating quite fast, and it snapped my head forward very aggressively, and instantly I felt a very sharp, burning pain shoot through my neck and into the top of my head. And I actually felt and heard some stuff tear along the back of my skull. And I laid there for a couple seconds, kind of checking to see if everything was working. And then once I figured I was okay, yeah, I started throwing foam blocks off of myself. Stephanie came to rescue me out of the foam pit, and yeah, very carefully moved myself out. And then, yeah, shortly after, drove to the emergency room, and it took about 8 hours for them to get me in for a CT scan, and turned out that there was nothing actually broken. They were quite concerned because immediately after getting out of the foam pit, I started having numbness in the top of my head. I had a circle patch on the top of my head and down my neck where I had no feeling, and the numbness was gradually spreading down my left arm. And so, yeah, I was quite concerned with that. So, and they were more concerned about it than I was. So, yeah, waited for a CT scan, had that done. They said that nothing was broken. It was soft tissue damage and nerve damage. And yeah, it's actually a month later today that I'm recording this clip. It happened on July 24th, and it's August 24th. I actually went to Beeline today for the first time in a month. Well, actually, I was back. Yeah, anyway, I was back, but I didn't ride. So yeah, I was at Beeline riding today. It was an okay ride, but I'm feeling pretty good. The only thing is now I have a bit of stiffness in my neck still, even after a month. My neck gets sore quite easily. After riding today, for example, my shoulder and neck feel quite sore. The numbness has gone away in my head. About a week after the accident, I started getting a feeling of bugs crawling around in my head, and it went from not having any sensation to having extreme sensitivity. It's died down a little bit, but I still have a feeling of sensitivity on my head, kind of. Yeah, there's a circle on my scalp that is very sensitive. Brushing my hair or even washing it, when I go to lather my hair up, it's actually quite painful. Wearing a helmet's kind of weird. Wearing safety glasses kind of puts pressure behind my ear, and so yeah,